What is going on, people of YouTube? My name is Kurtyoy and this is another review coming out on a Monday. Can you believe it? But yes, this is a review. I decided to do it because there's a lot of things to talk about. There's a lot of things that I've done right, and again I have failed upon. So I don't need to be on this, I need to be on my points. Getting straight into things, we look at my points. 61 points. That's a fantastic score. It's a brilliant score. But there's a few issues with my team. I'm looking at getting a new goalkeeper, possibly, because Kroll is not hacking it at the moment. Then you got Ward and Klein both getting 1 point. Fabregas not doing much again. Ward-Prowse not doing much, and you got Defoe not doing much. There's a lot of dud players in there. However, with players like Ivanovic, Silva, Hazard, and Aguero, that's where all my points came. I just hit my mic. I'm so sorry. Also, Kane missed a penalty and also scored, so that's why he's only got 4 points. But we have a problem. We have to make our transfer looking at Fabregas. Who are we going to get rid of for Fabregas? Because, you know, as much as you think Fabregas, you know, he'll get consistent points. He's been off the boil and with an injury, but he'll get consistent points. Next game week, if you have a look at pick team bit, is the Capital One Cup final, which means there is no Chelsea and there is no Tottenham. As well as that, I believe there's no QPR, there's no another team. So it's kind of, we're in a bit of a situation where we have to get rid of Fabregas, because at the moment we've got 4 players out. We have a team of 10 men with Kroll as well, so we have to get rid of Fabregas. So with that, we have to get rid of Ivanovic, Hazard, or Aguero. Ivanovic is the only strong, consistent point scoring defender in my team. Fabregas, Hazard and Kane are not going. So, onto the transfers. The question is, who to get rid of for Fabregas, and do we take a bit of a risk? Because I'm in a risky mood, I have to admit. One thing I'm looking at the moment is Bellerin. Bellerin didn't play, Chambers replaced him. I'm wondering if Hector Bellerin will go back into the squad. He'd have a slight knock at the start of the game week. I'm wondering if a Bellerin will go back in. Another thing I'm wondering is, who should I bring up Fabregas? Immediately I'd say, oh, easy, Eriksen. But then I've just put in I've put in a Tottenham player, so I can't do that. So it's a tough one. I mean, we have to look in depth at the midfielders. We've got 10.6 million. We are nowhere near getting Sanchez. We need someone to really spike up, i.e. Harry Kane, get rid of him, bring Charlie Austin in. That's never going to happen, by the way. But Defoe will get goals. I'm sure of that, and he'll stay in the team. But you want someone, and another thing I found out, this is very, very good. Points per game. This shows you exactly who's the point scorer, because you got players like Ozil, 5.5 points a game. Currently he's on 61 because he spent quite a long time out injured. But you look at his points, you know, he's had a few good games. Back here he had a good game or so. So if you need to look at this personally when it comes to picking your team. Now there is not much there. I mean, admittedly Ozil has caught my eye. I would say, what's his name? Eriksen, but, you know, obviously he's not going to be able to play this week. Gylfi Sigurdsson has come back after a 3-game spell out. I'm not sure how much he'll do. His next fixtures, Burnley, Tottenham, Liverpool. However, one thing to look at is the fixtures for Chelsea. They will get 2 games in one game week. There we go, game week 34. They get 2 games, same as Tottenham. They get 2 games in game week 30. No, they don't. Oops, where'd they get 2 games? Game week 28, next game week. So, game week 28 is coming up after game week 27. So for now, I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to play it very safe, and I'm going to bring. It's different. It's difficult because I want to bring in Cazorla, but I want to bring in Ozil. So depends. Who have Arsenal got? Arsenal have Everton. I think I'm going to risk taking Ozil into my team for the simple fact I need someone that's going to get points, and because I'm without Ivanovic, Hazard, and Kane, and that leaves me very, very thin on the line for points. I know that'll leave a lot of other people thin on the line of points because everyone has Chelsea and everyone has. Well, I'm assuming everyone must have Kane, but only 46% have Kane, which is insane. Hazard, one of the most popular players, only got just under 40%. Most surprising thing is Ivanovic has only got 26.2%. When you look at his points, you need him in there. You need him in there. You know, there's no doubt about it. You look at defenders, there's Ivanovic there, 7.4. That's probably why. Baines, 16.2%. If we have a look at one thing I do like doing as well is having a look at how much people have rose. So you can see Klein is the most, 6.1 million now, and also you can see how much people fall, which is Felipe Luis, surprisingly, you know, Davis, surprisingly, Lovren, surprisingly, Blackett, not really surprised by that, and there's loads of others that fall. If we go on all players, most of the fallen. Czech, obviously for reasons, he's fallen and he's not the first team goalkeeper. You couldn't take that risk putting him into there. I think people had done, and now he's 1.7%. Still, the fact people have still got him in their team means they must all be like AFK users. But you got 0.7. The biggest is 0.8 for Mario Balotelli. What a player with all of his 28 points so far. It's just great banter. No, it really is. It really is. But I moved away. I haven't looked at form, but form's pretty good. And the one I want to look at is teams selected by. Who's the most selected by player? And hardly surprisingly, these three are at the top. However, I wouldn't be surprised if Fabregas dropped, because you want a point scorer, and Fabregas isn't going to be that, you know, like Hazard and Aguero and Silva that will shoot you up points. What I mean by that is, you look at Hazard, although he has a game where he gets 6 points, you know, 11, 10, 11, 14, 10, 10, there's 7 and 8s and 9s and everywhere. And you have a look at Fabregas, and Fabregas, though he's consistent, he's got 10, 11, 14, and then the rest is just consistently in that like 6 to 8 mark. You want someone that's going to be getting more points, someone that's going to risk it. A bit like Sanchez. Sanchez has been amazing so far for getting points, 149. You want that at 10, 13, 16, 16, 10, 19. You want someone that's going to get you places, not someone that's going to consistently move you there. And that is probably going to end of that for this episode. I've made my transfer. Ozil has come in for this game week. Next time, or next game week, is game week 27. So there's without a few big games. However, these two at the bottom on the 1st of March is going to be, well, it's a huge Sunday. It's a huge Sunday. As well as that, game week 28 has 2 Tottenham games. Home against Swansea and away against QPR. Harry Kane fans, get Harry Kane in your team. But thank you guys for watching. We'll make the transfers now. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm going to try and do these reviews more consistently. I just haven't been finding the time. I've got time now, so I'm doing them. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, leave a like. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and subscribe if you feel like I'm worthy and want to keep up to date with the series. I hope you all have a good day. Peace out.
Well, you know what you should be doing. You should be You know what? I'm keeping this one. You should be subscribing to Kurtyoy, because he's a legend, and this took 2 takes and I still got it wrong.